Hi guys! So today I thought I would take you shopping with me at Miniso. I went recently and I saw all this cute Sanrio stuff. The prices are like not super cheap, but not crazy expensive either. So everything is like pretty reasonable, and I came and I wasn't expecting to find all this stuff, but I ended up buying a whole bunch of things, and some of them for me, some of them for my kids. So I haven't really done a lot of shopping at Miniso before. I did see the store in Korea, and I don't remember seeing any Sanrio stuff there, so I think this is kind of a new thing. I don't know. But they have Minisos all over the US, so it's kind of nice. And this was really unexpected for me. So back in the old days when I was growing up, there were actual Sanrio stores all over the place, and there's just like one place where you go to get Sanrio stuff. And in Japan, it's a little different. There's like Sanrio stuff everywhere, and I think now they do like a licensing model where they will just license their characters out to various companies, and then the other companies do the production. And then now they're like producing some of their own things, but for a while they weren't. And so now it's like you don't really know where you're going to find Sanrio stuff. You just kind of have to be on the lookout for it wherever you go, and maybe follow them on social media because they'll post their collaborations with the various companies. But I don't really think that they post about their Daiso and Miniso collaboration, so it's kind of like you have to keep on it and go to the store when they have this stuff. They were pretty well stocked when I went there, but this was maybe a couple weeks ago, and I don't know. I feel like they rotate their merchandise every once in a while, but maybe they still have it. I want to say I went in like early to mid-October, but I didn't really have time to edit this video, so it's a little bit late, so maybe you can just enjoy some window shopping with me if they don't have it there. I thought these mats were super cute. I didn't get one though, and now that I'm rewatching this video, I'm kind of regretting it. I almost thought this was the Ebi Furai from Sumiko Gurashi, but it just looks like it's a copycat version. My kids are into Snoopy. They think it's so funny and cute, and they really like the Peanuts movie. But the comic strip is actually kind of I don't know, it's not really a kids comic strip. They have a lot of not adult jokes, but jokes that probably aren't that funny for kids. But I don't know. My kids are into like reading comics and graphic novels lately, so I went and printed out a bunch of the old Snoopy comics, and one of my daughters likes me to read them, or Valentina likes me to read those to her. So another section I thought was pretty good was the makeup section. They had a lot of stuff from the Cream Shop, which seems to do a lot of collaborations with Sanrio, BTS. So I don't know what the quality of this stuff is though. If you guys have used this, leave a comment below and let me know. I didn't buy any of it because, you know, I used to do a lot of beauty and skincare videos, but I think that using a lot of different products on my face was causing me to break out and get reactions, so I started to stick to more of a routine, and now I don't really switch up my products that often. I have my favorites, and I've been sticking to those lately. So yeah, this place reminds me a lot of Daiso Korea. A lot of the same or similar merchandise. The only thing is that the prices are like, I don't know, 5 times or more expensive, because obviously in Daiso nothing will be more than 5,000 won, which is like $5 US in Korea. But here like things get up to like $20 or something. But you know, they have a lot of products that I feel like I would see at Daiso Korea. Leave a comment below and let me know if you guys do this, but I pretty much start shopping for Christmas after Halloween, and sometimes I even buy things before then and I just save it. This used to work really well when my kids were young, but now my kids have discovered the hiding spot in our closet where I like to hide our gifts, and I think my daughter Sienna has snuck up and looked at like presents that I purchased before, and so I don't really have a good hiding spot, and like they're getting really smart. So I'm gonna have to think of a better hiding spot, and maybe in a higher, even harder to reach place if I can find something. But yeah, I've already started buying some Christmas presents. Last year, I found a lot of cool stuff at Urban Outfitters for my kids, and it's more of like an young adult teenager store, but they had some really cute blind boxes that went on sale over Black Friday, so I decided to get those for them. But maybe I'll come back to Miniso. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little haul video and show you what I bought during this trip. I think I spent a little over $100, but not all of it was for myself, and some of it was gifts for my kids. So I just thought these little travel makeup cases, well, you can use them for toiletries or anything, but I thought these were so adorable. I think they were about $10 each. And one of my daughters is into My Melody lately. This is for her. And then my other daughter is like a Pochoco fan, but she used to like Cinnamoroll. And they did not have Pochoco cases, so I got her a Cinnamoroll one. And I figure like the girls can use this to put their toiletries in when we go on trips. And they could also just use them to play with. They're always using bags, and like one of the fun things about having girls is that when you go clean up the house, you find like all of these bags and boxes that they've packed up with their playthings, and I like to see what they put in there because they just put the most random things. Like we have wooden food, like toy food that they played with when they were little, and sometimes like I'll find like a half a carrot or like the head of a wooden toy fish wrapped up in a washcloth with a rubber band around it, like one of the hair tie rubber bands. And then just such random toys. I was reading this book one time, and I think there was this line where like the mom was looking into her daughter's pockets, and when she dumped it upside down, there was like a bunch of glitter and sparkly things, and like just like really cute things that fall out of their pockets. And I don't know, that just broke my heart because having girls, I think, is just so beautiful and so fun. So when I was younger, I was not somebody who dreamed about having a family or kids. I didn't think I really wanted to have kids, but then like I got older and I changed my mind, and I always wanted a girl. And then I got a girl, and I was so happy. And then I was gonna have another baby, and I hoped it was gonna be another girl because I think it's important for girls to have sisters. I have a sister, and I think it's just so nice to have a sister, so I wanted to have another girl. And so I have 2 girls. I feel so lucky, and it's so fun to just have these things in common with them. Like we all love notebooks, we all like stationery and stickers. So I picked out 3 different notebooks, and I'm gonna let my girls pick which one they want, and then I'll just take the other one. So I've been going back to work recently. I go 1 day a week, but for some reason it just feels like such a big deal. So I haven't purchased clothes in such a long time, and I started wanting to buy new clothes for work, and I wanted to buy a new lunchbox for work. But these are glass containers that you can also use to store like food in, like side dishes, Korean side dishes and things like that. So I ended up using them more at home and less at work because they're kind of heavy. So I just end up using my kids' bento boxes for my own lunch and snacks because it's a little more lightweight than these containers. But I just thought they were really nice, super cute, kind of pricey, but these are things that we tend to use at my house. So now we have some cute containers. I didn't realize that I got 2 Cinnamoroll containers though. I thought I got a My Melody one, so I was a little surprised when I brought this home, but that's okay. So these last two items were really nostalgic for me. I feel like I had something similar to this when I was younger, but I can't remember what it was or if I actually had something similar to this, but this is very reminiscent of the old school Hello Kitty items in my opinion. So I got one for each of my girls, and now they each have their own desk, so they can set these up on their desks and put little trinkets in it. I just thought these were really cute. They do feel a little bit cheapy, and they are made of plastic, and they seem like, you know, if you drop something on it, it could break and crack easily. And they were not that cheap, but I think that they're really cute, and I can't wait to give them to my kids. Anyway, that's all I got from Miniso. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this video and if you managed to snag anything from this Sanrio Miniso collection. And as always, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to my Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.